I thought we played really good for 3 innings. From that point on, tip your hat to Oklahoma. They put a lot of pressure on us when we weren't able to command the strike zone, and they capitalized when they needed to, and great seemed to get stronger as the game went on. We had opportunities. I thought I think we were down one. We got first and second, nobody out, and we can't get a bunt down and move guys over, and that really kind of did us in.
Okay, questions from the student athletes? Raise your hand. We'll start with Chris.
You guys had some success early in the year. Did you just really see what kind of set into the beginning of the day?
Well, we had a game plan at first in the first 3 innings, and we stuck with it. And we were just seeing it. We were just trying to see his fastball down, and we did well on that. Then later on in the game, he just got stronger and stronger. But when we can't capitalize on a bunt later in the game, I think that took a lot of momentum out of us, and they capitalized on the short game.
Hold on 1 second before we go to the next question. Just put that microphone in front of you.
I mean, it's a good mood. We tried to get a lot of momentum. Jumping on them early was important. We know with such a dominant arm on the bump, runs are going to be hard to come by. So it was important that we got runs as early as possible and try to hold their offense. Yeah, I mean, going into that game, we really wanted to attack his fastball, and he came at us with the fastball. We kind of proved that we could handle it a little bit, and I think that's when he really decided to mix in a lot more off speed, and then kind of throw us off balance coming in and out with off speed and fastball. So that's when he really started to dominate.
What now? I'm sorry.
I didn't hear you. What was that?
Your mindset. What's your mindset coming off the loss? What was your elimination?
Oh, I mean, it's a double elimination format, so I think we got a good chance of any game. It was a tough loss. We played them hard. I mean, we can't give that team, extra outs, especially with a guy on the mound like that. But we still believe in ourselves. We're gonna still believe, keep fighting, and we're not gonna give up.
Hey, Jacob, kind of same question. You just kind of flush this loss, kind of forget about it, come back to your day tomorrow, knowing that still going on. You guys have been here. You were there last year.
Yeah, it's definitely important to flush losses. It's also important to reflect on the game and take the good and the bad and learn from it. So, we'll get on the bus. It'll probably be a quiet bus ride on the way back to the hotel, but gives us a little bit of time to think about what we did well and what we can improve on. And then when we get back to the hotel, we'll take a shower, we'll forget about this game and move on to the next one tomorrow.
Any other questions for the student athletes? Gentlemen, you're excused. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Coach, can you take that microphone? We will now open questions for Coach Dillon. Okay.
Kind of following up on what the player said, did you see Gray changing it up a little bit as the game went on, fixing it more often?
Yeah, he's like most real good pitchers. One time through the order, he's going to be using a certain sequence of pitches, and we got more of a heavy dose of fastballs early, and then he started giving us breaking balls second, third time through the order and stuff. And I was proud of our guys. I thought we did a good job in a lot of ways. Again, we struggled throwing strikes at times and kind of shot ourselves in the head with that part of the game. And to their credit, they ate us up with 2 or 3 short game opportunities that they maximized. They did a couple of slashes on us that worked, and to their credit, that's not an easy play to pull off, and they pulled it off twice, and so you have to tip your hat to their execution. I thought they did a good job, and Gray just keeps pounding the strike zone. Doesn't walk many guys. You you look up at the end of the day and, you know, you walk out of here as us and go, you know, hey, that guy, you know, he's good, but not that good. But I haven't seen the box score, but, you know, we probably punched out 10, 12 times, you know, and it just, you just sit there and shake your head. I mean, the guy's going to be a great professional. He's a fantastic college pitcher, and, you know, we competed hard, but we made too many mistakes. We can't do the things we did from short game miscues on both offense and defense to, you know, to opening the door with walks and hit batters. And, you know, it killed us.
What'd you see from her today? You just kind of wear down there, or you kind of lost it?
I mean, you know, ever since he's been hurt, I mean, you know, it's never, at this point, it's, you know, it's yet to return anywhere close to where it was before. I mean, you know, it's not, at least talking to him, it's not painful. It just, you know, the zip in the ball's not there. You know, I mean, I haven't asked anybody where he was at velocity-wise, but, I mean, it was visible by the third inning that it was, you know, had really fallen off.
Do you think your team has what it takes to run the table now from here on out, arms-wise? Do you think they have the mental to do this?
I mean, I hope so. I mean, if you're a senior, you know, for the most part of our seniors, I mean, when you get through tomorrow, if we don't win, you know, you take that uniform off for the last time. So if that isn't motivation enough, and, you know, I mean, there's a, you know, kind of code of ethics in baseball for guys, you know, we're not going to play 60 games and just roll over and die. I can't imagine that. I mean, Ben Smith isn't going to let that happen. You know, I mean, he's going to go out there and compete on the pitcher's mound and give us a chance to win. I know Conley wants to be in the game again, and, you know, we got some guys that want to compete and play. You know, I mean, it's frustrating, but I've also been here enough times. We've won game one, and you go in game two and lose. The momentum difference is huge. You know, I mean, you know, somehow, you know, if we can win tomorrow, you know, we leave the ballpark with a positive frame of mind, and we come out on Sunday with it, you know, knowing we hopefully get to stay out there all day long and play. And, you know, I mean, everybody in college baseball, for the most part, come game 3 and 4, you know, there's not a ton of difference between us. You know, pitching-wise, Oklahoma was very, very fortunate. Their guy went, you know, CG today, and you know, I know they got, you know, another guy that's really, really good. And you know, from there, I know they're good, but, you know, they're not good like the first two guys. You know, so, you know, we're going to have to get out there and battle and compete. And it's a crazy game, you know, that round ball and round bat's amazing how it can find holes and crazy things happen. Look at the scores. Just listening to the scores being called out. I mean, you know, there's a lot of teams that are getting beat right now that if you know, if you're in Vegas laying odds, you wouldn't lay odds on the teams as ahead right now. So, you know, we'll just see what happens tomorrow. If we come to play, we'll be competitive. The preliminary thing I got was that, and this is hearsay from my trainer got from somebody, that, you know, he was at the hospital and may have appendicitis and have to have his appendix out. So, you know, just that's been our season all year long. I mean, it's been a mash unit from day one.
Any other questions for Coach? Thank you, Coach.
You're very welcome. Thanks, guys.